Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today, I'll show you how to dominate in Territorial.io using opening strategies. These tips that I will tell you in this video will increase your skill in Territorial and will set you up for success in the later stages of the game. One of the most important things that will set you up for success in this game is the spawn. It can decide whether a game is won or lost. If you are playing a free-for-all game mode, you should never spawn in the middle because you'll get too much borders and then people will gang up on you. Instead, you have to pick a spawn with a lot of land expansion while having an optimal number of borders. In this map, Alaska and slightly north of Mexico are the two best spawns, because they are spots where you can expand the most while having the least possible borders. However, if those areas are too crowded, you have to choose a different spawn because spawning next to players will kill your entire game. This is a really good spawn because it increases your land expansion and you'll get less borders. In team games you want to spawn beside your teammates and try not to spawn beside your team's bots. Your teammates will be able to help you in the middle game. Looking at the screenshot, you can see I spawned in the middle. Look at how many borders I have. It will be so easy for people to gang up on me. Look at my land. My land expansion was hindered from the spawn. This is why you never spawn in the middle. If you are a beginner, there are many things to learn about the opening. First off, never spam attack open land and never fools the land. This will make you a target later in the game. Instead, you should try this simple yet effective opening. Always attack at the end of a cycle, and only attack once a cycle. A cycle is when the gray bar goes from empty to full, and a cycle lasts exactly 5 seconds. Here's how to execute this opening. First, bring your percent bar down to 25%, then attack at the end of the cycle. Next, bring your percentage bar up to 30% and attack at the end of the cycle. And then, bring your bar up to 35%, then attack at the end of the cycle. Next, bring your bar down to 30% and attack at the end of the cycle. Lastly, bring your bar up to 45% and attack at the end of the cycle. If it looks like this, you executed it successfully. Let's break down the advanced opening. This opening strategy has almost the same percentage points as the Green Biscuit multiplayer opening, arguably the best Territorial.io player of all time. Attack at the given cycle. If you are a beginner, I highly recommend you skip the advanced opening. Gameplay of the opening will be shown right now. The first attack is 28.2% at the 7th tick. The second attack is on 34.5% at the 7th tick. The third attack is 32.1% at the 6th tick. The fourth attack is at 30.7% at the 6th tick. The fifth attack is at 43.3% at the 5th tick. We are second already. This is the power of the opening. This is the step where you now can expand infinitely. 1. Bring your percentage bar down to 40%. 2. Attack the rest of the land and attack again when you see less than 700 troops remaining that are still attacking. 3. Repeat until you collect all the unclaimed land. If you execute it correctly, it should look something like this. This step is important. You want to take bots efficiently and wasting the least possible troops. Try to attack bots before the 7th tick of the cycle, and try to attack bots only when they full send. This uses the least troops while gaining the most land. And make sure that you only attack bots with less than 10% of your troops. You can see that I have the crown and I now have lots of troops. This is what will happen when you perfectly execute the opening. You'll most likely be close in land to the crown with close troops in comparison to the crown. Or rather, you are the crown with lots of troops to help you transition into the middle game. Here's how your game should look like after perfecting all these tips. This spawn only gives me 3 to 4 borders max, and there is a lot of land for me to take with this spawn. I'm currently using the advanced opening. Here you can see Iron in the top 10 with only a few thousand pixels of first place. This was how you master the opening stages. If you liked the video, I would appreciate if you liked and subscribed. I hope you have a good day and see you in another video.